Hi, welcome back. We're here with Dean Brill, Dean of the Journalism School. Thanks for being on the show today.
It's my pleasure, Michael.
So, Dean Brill, a lot is going on in the J School. Obviously, today was a pretty big day, 100th show of Good Morning KU. But there is a lot of other things going on too. Do you want to kind of tell us where the Journalism School's heading, what's going on, what's exciting?
Oh my goodness, there's so much to say. All kinds of things, especially having to do with the media and student opportunities, and that's really what we are about. We are here to help and to educate students and to provide opportunities so that when you leave the J School, anybody else leaves the J School, that they have a wonderful career. You're probably going to have to work for 50 years, and so you better know what you're doing out there.
At some point.
So in addition to Crossroads, which is up and running,
yep.
And one of the exciting developments with Crossroads is that we have now partnered with Dow Jones, and they announced last week that we are getting a substantial grant that we will be able to provide some new equipment, and so it will be also branded Dow Jones and KU.
Wow.
Large part of that is due to our outstanding alumni who through the years have worked for the Wall Street Journal, the Ottawa papers, the various Dow Jones newspaper interns that we've had, and so the legacy that those people have created has enticed Dow Jones to partner with us on a project here. We are in fall, we will be opening what we're euphemistically calling right now the agency. And the agency will be a full service strategic communication, integrated communication, marketing, advertising agency, again, operated by students and offering all kinds of opportunities to students to get involved and to be part of that. And so this summer we will be hiring a director, and we're really excited about all these opportunities that we are creating for students.
That's really awesome because it benefits students on both tracks, right? For the news and information students, the Crossroads facility is really a great place for them to come and practice their skills. But then also for the strategic communication side, having that agency to work with really gives you hands-on opportunities on both tracks.
Well, that's right. And the other thing that we hope we are creating are opportunities for journalism students to interact with other disciplines. In the real world, of course, you will be working with students who have degrees in business and computer science, in design. And so we want to create those opportunities here on campus for interdisciplinary kinds of work so that you really can see and you learn from each other about how to be creative and how to really run a business. And so that's another thing we look at with all these opportunities. I've told everyone there are two things that we're looking for as we hire future faculty. One is that they really like working with students. This is what we do. You are our reason for being here. And then the second thing is to really begin to understand that we need to run this as a business. And so understanding what that is like and how you create a viable entity so that you can continue to have employees. So those are the things that as we go forward, we are really looking to create and as much as possible be a real world environment. And so when you leave here, it's not that you have just taken classes, but you have worked for KU Athletics, you've worked for the agency, you have worked for Crossroads, you have produced shows. Those things are really incredible resume builders, and that's what we want to provide for you.
Now, how does that compare our J School with other J Schools around the nation? Because I know that is one big thing about having a prestigious journalism program is having those opportunities.
And at the good schools of journalism, and we are one of the top 10 schools of journalism, you will find those opportunities. I think what distinguishes us are two things. One is that you can get involved right away. From the time you are a freshman, you walk in here and you're put to work and you're respected for what you brought into the environment. Maybe in your high school, if you've been to a place like Blue Valley, you really know what you're doing in terms of broadcast. And if you've never done this at all before, you can come in and learn, and with people who want to be here and teach you these things. And part of that is, the second reason I think that we are distinguished is that we do admit freshmen. And so you come into the J School as a freshman, you have access to our wonderful advising staff, you have access to the facilities, and then this is student-run media. We have really talented directors and faculty to help you, but it is really student-run media. And so that's a really rich part of what we do here because you guys get to make decisions. It's
very true. I mean, I can speak from my experience that even Good Morning KU, it's it's been very student run, and the initiative was kind of put there before the J School, and we kind of took it and ran with it, and everybody can get involved, which is so awesome. So, well, great. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you coming on the show.
It's a pleasure, and congratulations. Good morning, KU. We're looking forward to the next, say 10,000 shows.
That is that's a lofty goal, but
we'll have cake again.
Well, we'll have cake on the 10,000 show. That's a promise. Next up, we're going to have JR. He's coming on with a guest to talk about Alpha Week.
All right, welcome back, KU. I am Joshua Robinson, and I am here with Adam Khalil. He is a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, the Upsilon chapter, and this week is Alpha Week. So, Adam, talk to us about Alpha Week and what does it consist of?
Alpha Week is a national-based event, week-long for our fraternity. It's recognized by NPHC, and it's a way for us to so we can show our whole community what we do here on campus as a national program. So we have different things like Alpha Week. We have Project Alpha, which is giving awareness to the kids about safe sex and sexual awareness and being safe. A lot of different things just like that.
Right. And on Monday, I got a chance to attend the Fear Factor program, which is a very fun and safe program where KU students were able to win cash prizes, which is a form of community service. So what kind of community service do the Alphas do for the Lawrence community?
One of the past programs that we've done is that we've done Project Alpha, which is where we would stand outside and basically get this type of feel and environment of what people who are homeless go through. And we do that so that we can sympathize with them. And so what we do is we're out on Wesco, and we will be out there from all the times in the morning, and then we would collect canned goods, clothing, and all these things. We would give it right back to the Lawrence community. That's one of the things that we do. We do a lot of things. One of our foundations for our fraternity is giving back to our community.
Perfect. And I remember that day, and it was very cold outside.
Very cold outside.
Very cold. And I know today you all will be on Wesco for Women Appreciation Day.
Yes. We believe women are very important to us and to our fraternity. So what we want to do is we want to give back to our women here and make sure that they are appreciated here. So what we have is free massages on Wesco. We're going to be giving out flowers. We're going to be giving all types of encouragement, and just make sure that women understand that we as Alpha Phi Alpha, we really appreciate you and with all that you do for us.
Oh, perfect, perfect. And so Adam, why did you want to be a part of this fraternity?
Me personally, I have a huge family, and my family, they struggle with a lot of things. So I wanted to make sure that I was a successful person. I'm the youngest one of my family of 12. Wow. And I want to make sure that I'm successful. So this fraternity told me that they would make sure that I would graduate. And I feel like that's one of the stepping stones for me to be a successful person and be able to give back to my family and also to my community.
Yes, sir. I believe that graduation is probably a #1 goal for all KU students. Right. And that's a really good thing to hear. And so what other events will Alpha Week be having?
Later on this week, we have Project Alpha, which I have explained earlier, and then we also have Alpha Institute. We think that it's important that young men today learn how to dress and be in business attire. So what we will do is we will teach you how to tie ties, how to tie bow ties, how to dress in corporate America, things such as that. We also have a fundraiser this Saturday for all of our the community, for KU students to come out and have a good time. And those are one of the things since the week is kind of ending up right now.
Nice, nice. And so if someone wanted to find out more about Alpha Phi Alpha, how can they do that?
You can reach out to us on Twitter at KU Alphas. On Facebook, we have KU Alphas, and then we all have on Instagram at _KU Alphas. So it's pretty easy to find us.
Nice, nice. Well, once again, thank you, Adam, for being here. And if you want to find out more about the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, follow them on Twitter at KU Alphas. Also, you can like them on Facebook at KU Alphas as well. Once again, Adam, thank you for being here. And when we come back, we will have Gabby and Catherine with the news.